Hi, it's Ben Lai from Sales Ethos. Today's topic is a revisit on one of my blogs that I published many years ago. The topic is Kaizen in sales. And really what I'm trying to espouse here is that as professional salespeople, we need to constantly improve. We need to find ways of doing things better than before, and we need to become better as a person. This is a great concept that's helped businesses like Toyota, who really maximize their business and is now a global brand. And it will certainly help you in your sales as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to embody this concept of Kaizen and fit it into the sales context. The first one is about mindset. We have to be a forever learner. We have to have the mindset that I can improve and that I will improve. If you happen to be bad at cold calling, for example, rather than just conceding to that fact, look for ways to improve in that, especially if it's a necessary part of your work. Or if you're not good at presenting, then find ways to improve on your sales presentations. We have to do away with sayings like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Because apparently, according to one of my clients who works with dogs, old dogs are perfectly capable of learning new tricks. And if old dogs can learn new tricks, you certainly are not excluded from that. So always have a growth mindset that I can constantly improve. The next thing that I want to suggest is that you work on yourself daily by reading books, reading articles, by listening to audio programs. Change your radio station and listen to audio programs or podcasts instead. The amount of time that we spend driving and listening to radio, which often is entertaining but has no lasting value, that's a really great way to put this on autopilot. Other things that you can do is to watch educational videos. There are lots of TED Talks. I've got a whole library of training videos that you can watch. Attend live seminars. Invest in yourself. There are limitless ways to improve our minds and our skills. So find some sort of way to do this on a daily basis. The main concept in Kaizen is to improve incrementally, just a little bit at a time, but to do it on a regular basis. And what you'll find is over the long term, these little things stack up and they become big things. My whole business, my whole sales training business was built on these habits of daily reading the books and researching and listening to and learning on a constant basis. So establish a habit of improving yourself a little bit every day. And finally, if you want to really embrace the Kaizen concept in your sales and constantly improve, you need to learn from your failures. Whenever you pick up the phone and you get a rejection, think to yourself, what did I do that turned the other person off? Or if you didn't win a sale, call up the client and ask for feedback. Just for our learning, can you tell us what the reasons were that we didn't win this deal? If you're constantly learning from your failures, your fear of failure is going to diminish. Your failure will be a lesson that you can learn for future instances that are similar to it. That's the whole purpose of failing. And let's face it, we are going to fail and we're going to fail often. That's just the reality of the sales profession. So to embrace the Kaizen concept in sales, we need to have the right mindset, a growth mindset. I can constantly improve and I'm going to be a forever learner. The second thing that we need to do is to establish a daily habit of learning. So whether that's books or audiobooks, any other medium, just make sure you're doing it on a regular basis in small chunks. And finally, we need to learn from our failures. Every time we make a mistake, learn from it analyze it, and be better as a result of it. Now, if you are a sales manager or an entrepreneur and you're looking for ways to boost your sales, feel free to contact me on the details below. I can promise you that I have been practicing this concept of constantly improving for a very long time. I'd be happy to share with you some tips on how you can do it in your practice and in your business. And by the way, if you liked this video, please click like and subscribe. And remember that integrity plus skills equals success.